Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over the MLB for August 1st, Thursday. And as you can see, the opening odds are on the screen. Baltimore, Cleveland. Cleveland started as a larger favorite. Deeper in the odds at minus triple ones, 111. Baltimore is minus 106. Once again, these were just the opening odds. And currently they are just about even. As you can see here, minus 108, minus 108. They're just about even, indicating that the Guardians have more value in this one. Minus 164 is their advantage on the spread, even though they are now an underdog, but the cost is minus 164. Pretty safe pick to go here. Because money line, really, as long as it stays even, it really doesn't too much matter unless you're betting heavy money on the money line. But that's a pick'em game. Avoid that. But that 164 is pretty safe. And if they're an underdog, they're going to win the money line on the spread, on the run line. So keep that in mind. Under 9.5 is getting the most of the minus 120 currently. Also, I'm going to start doing charts. A simpler layout so that people can understand this. I'm gonna do like more of a like spreadsheets type stuff. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And we're gonna move forward with the Kansas City. Which one's next? Kansas City, Detroit. All right. Opening. Detroit plus 145. Kansas City minus 172. Kansas City still a favorite. Minus 166 plus 140. So the odds haven't changed much. This minus 120, Detroit and underdog, not a huge difference. But Kansas City's 100% plus 100. They're even. So is the over on this 8.5. They're even. 8.5. That is even. Minus 122 to under. That will more likely be a safer pick. And it's minus 120. Now this is not a significant favorite, but that plus 100 is too even. They make no money off of that. More than likely that will change come game time, but yeah, that's too even to go with in this one. Miami versus Atlanta. All right, plus 172 minus 205. Let's start with the opening. Opening minus 204 for Atlanta as a favorite. Plus 170. Let me scroll back up to get that next day off. Plus 170 for Miami, minus 204 opening. Currently plus 172, minus 205. So not much has changed. 2-1 off from the opening. Minus 122 for Miami. Plus 102 for Atlanta. Minus 122 for Miami. And this one is the higher ceiling. But let's see where the money is going with this one. Let me go to the... Okay, here we go. We get that off the screen. Atlanta is currently getting 100% with this minus 200. Now, what could happen with Miami being an underdog, they could take this 172, especially with this... No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go back to it. Go back to it. Here we go. There we go. All right. We go back up. With this minus 122 plus 172 and Atlanta getting 100%, that's dangerous. Miami would be a much safer pick, and they're an underdog on the run line as well. Miami will be a safe pick in this one, as well as the over at that minus 120 with the under being near even. St. Louis versus Chicago Cubs. Pretty even on the odds currently. Minus 106 to minus 110. Where did they start? They started at plus 110, minus 120. So Chicago has gone down in value to the sports books. St. Louis has increased. Where's the money going? 35% in favor of St. Louis on the money line. 65% going to the Cubs. The Cubs have the advantage on the run line as well. minus 182 on the run line as an underdog. That's critical. And as you can see, it just increased. As well as their betting percentage just increased. Chicago could be a safe pick in this one. It's not a total domination like the previous game, or the previous two games, really. The where the money is going is on the screen. But yeah, Cubs look like a safe pick across the board in this one. The money line is a pick 'em as well. Over under is very low at 7.5. More than likely go at the under. When the unders are very low, unders usually take it because more people going to bet on the over, as they did. 85% going over. But that 115, if that increases to 120 and higher, that's where it gets tricky. But yeah. All right, Colorado Rockies versus LA Angels. Where did they start? Plus 127, minus 136 for both. That minus 136 is it 136 or 138? 138. Get that off the screen. 138 for the Angels. 96% of the money going in their direction. Currently it is minus 120. So they have decreased. Colorado Rockies are now at plus 102. They started at plus 127. Now the Rockies still have value even though they decreased. With this, they're getting only 4% currently. And they're approaching just about even. Plus 102 currently. So with that, this 120. But goodness, this minus 190. What is that? Minus 196 plus 101.5 for the Angels? Yeah. Also look to go over in that one as well. The under is just about even at plus 100. Is even at plus 100. Minus 196. They're an underdog, which means you got to pick them on the. If you pick the Angels on the run line, you got to pick them on the money line. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. We're going to start doing charts and spreadsheets to even out this information. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I've been Scott. Pray every day. Join the Patreon. Picks will be there for NFL and NBA today. In MLB and NFL today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care.